Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to AFC Bournemouth Analysis. Here's my take on our 4-0 home defeat to Liverpool. Yeah, there weren't too many positives, I've got to be honest, with a 4-0 home defeat. I thought in the first half we did match Liverpool pretty much in terms of chances. Obviously their first goal was offside, so it shouldn't have counted, so it should have been 0-0 at the break. But in the second half, well, I'll just get to that. Yeah, the second half was not great. We paid Liverpool a bit too much respect over the course of the whole game, to be honest, but in the second half it really came to a head. We just looked much weaker and Liverpool didn't really have to get out of first gear, which always frustrates me because against teams like Man City, Arsenal, Man United, I felt like they did have to go up some gears to beat us. But in this game, it just felt like they coasted to victory, and I hate it when we lose to teams like that. Obviously, they have better personnel, but it did feel like we kind of bent over for them a little bit, so to speak. Yeah, I just thought there were obviously Wilson being injured didn't help, but I don't think King put in a performance anything like he can do. I remember when he was up front on his own at the end of our first season in the Premier League, he pretty much dragged us through some games in terms of some important goals, but didn't look anything like that on Saturday. In terms of our defence, Ake looked unusually shaky. Steve Cook had his worst game so far this season, despite his strong performance on Tuesday against Huddersfield. Yeah, all over the park we were quite weak, and we didn't really look like we were ever going to be. It didn't really ever look like we were going to win the game, unlike in recent games where obviously we've lost but looked threatening. In this game we just looked a bit powder puff. So yeah, lots of bad things from the game on Saturday. Yeah, there was bad officiating again, but we benefited from it on Tuesday, so you can't go on about that too much. But I think just our general lacklustre performance in the second half was not great. Yeah, there's very few. I think there were maybe 3 players that came out of the game without really any credit. I think Lerma did okay. I thought Sermon did much better than expected in midfield, and I thought Francis did okay. I thought Daniels got destroyed by Salah. Yet again, last season we lost 4-0 at home to Liverpool, and Salah destroyed Daniels. But this time Salah was out of form, and yet he still, he quite happily played Salah back into form with that performance. But I'll give it to Sermon because I don't think anyone really expected him to put in a great performance, and he didn't, but he put in an okay performance. And on Saturday, that was enough for me to consider him our man of the match. Yeah, there's nobody got in touch because I didn't put the things out yet again. Sorry, I'm getting a bit slack on this. But yeah, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know your opinions. I think it's been a tough last month, but I think it's going to get even tougher the few weeks ahead. I think we've got like 6 games in 12 days or something ridiculous. So yeah, the depth of the squad, or lack of depth, will definitely be tested. I think in midfield, obviously, we've barely got anyone there. I think Gosling needs to come back. I think we need to recall Hindman from Scotland, and I think I think we definitely need to strengthen in January, because I think the squad it looked knackered on Saturday. So I think after this Christmas period, they could be more than knackered. So yeah, we definitely need to strengthen in January. Considering that display on Saturday, we definitely need to pull out all the stops and put in a lot better effort levels against Wolves next week, where hopefully we can get a point or possibly even sneak a win, who knows. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and up the cherries in all departments.